Looks like everything is working correctly. That's always a bonus. Alright folks, so as you can see, we're out here tinkering around on the property. This was set up to... Hello, Miss Dust Bunny, how you doing? So we had, well, oof, that was not the intention there. Let's see. So I had to go ahead and cut this because, well, if I can get this thing straight, it's probably the last cut I do on this. We are feeding two very somewhat hungry, silos that are making silage and hay for me. Right now I'm just going to try to finish up putting these in rows. I can come back and do this later afterwards. We're probably going to be going through about 2 or 3 months here, I think. The idea, hey, my favorite vampire showed up. So basically what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get toward the end of the month, or toward the end of December. I believe it's December. Let's leave that there for a second and grab this. How you doing, man? And good day to Miss Ebony as well. So we are using the forage wagon we fed all these guys, and now we're running over here to dump this into our, I did some cleaning up around here too. We're going over here to dump the grass into these lovely fellows. We've got, let me see if I can find it. So we've got what is it? OSB. We've got OSB boards, and January is when they are at top to be selling. I think MDF is about the same. So I want to try to get through to there so that we can see how much money we're going to make out of the wood chip production. I did put in some cows and a manure heap and slurry thing and all that nifty stuff. I'll show that in a minute. Oh. The sheep are doing really well for us. That's nice. We've got some clothing that is coming out over at Granny's. That's helping a lot. We're also planning on changing a few things up with our sawmills. Once I'm able to plow through the amount of wood I have in the sawmills right now, I'm actually going to be switching them out for a bigger sawmill that can do different productions, and then putting in a different storage. But I got to burn down some of the wood I've got in them, and then we'll be cutting down some of these oaks because I need to change some of that up a little bit. I've decided not to go any further with the tree farm because I am going to be planting trees all around the border as well. So all this, let me show you. So all this open area here will have trees going along it all the way around. I will be doing a little something there, and then the trees here, and then there's going to be trees all in this area as well. So we did add a road coming from here and going through the woods into this area. I haven't decided how I want to take that just yet. I think I'm probably going to come to here, but I have to see what else I add in the commercial district, as I'm calling it. That's basically what that is a commercial district. But yeah, we've got just need to clean this up because I'm going to put all this in rows and then I'll leave that and then we start moving through the months. Oops, missed a spot. And I did make some of it into bales, but that was because I needed to do so. Well, I didn't need to, but like this thing holds 16,100 liters, so it moves. I mean, I guess it's pretty good. That didn't produce as much as it should have because I forgot when I was in August that I hadn't fertilized it for this month. So I only got about 75% yield off of it. Still good, but could have been better. We'll remember to do that for next time. All of our fields have been plowed, so they're ready for planting. And of course, as you can see, this one's changed up a little bit, and this one's changed up a little bit due to us moving where the trees went. And we added a little bit here as well. So yeah, the homestead's coming along pretty good, which I'm kind of happy about. Well, this one, I kind of set it up to where I have to do trees um, as part of the requirements for the new Homestead Act. Part of that was that you had to have about a quarter of your land in forestry, quarter of it in animals, quarter of it in um, cultivation, improvements, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I have so many trees. That and the fact that I kind of went forestry on this one. I mean, I'm not what you would call logging. It's more about getting getting the wood I need into my sawmills so that they can produce. That's mainly what I'm trying to do. All right, so that's enough of that. And we will set this, I think we'll set this right here because we'll be using that in the future. Okay. And we'll jump over to this one. Go ahead and get all these rowed up. But yeah, it's starting to look a lot better. I do like logging. It's kind of hard to log with oak trees. Like you need lodgepole pines. Um, Or, I mean, I guess technically spruce is okay to use. But I mean, one spruce tree has like not even 5,000 liters in it. Um, I can go over there to the grown oak trees, and one of those has over 5,000 in it at its growth stage right now, and it's not even done. Like it's not even at its full growth potential. So yeah, I did play Silver Run Forest. Um, did a bit of logging on it and stuff. I enjoyed it. Um, I actually put myself in amongst like really up in amongst the trees, and built a kind of a forestry empire, I guess you could say. It wasn't really an empire; it was more like a small logging company. And yeah, did really well on it. But I had a tendency to like to put things into a sawmill even there instead of just hauling logs, if you know what I mean. Like uh, if if you use if you just haul logs, like you get a I guess you kind of get a decent amount. Okay. I haven't looked at it just yet. I may have to look at it. I have one of them. It's called Into the Forest, and that one seems pretty cool. Um, but I've only just downloaded the map. I haven't actually like I went in and had a look at it because I was considering using it for um for this series, but I decided against it because I'd had to. That would have been a lot of forestry I'd had to do and a lot of upfront cost, if you know what I mean. To get in to get the logging to go in the way it should be, because you definitely need some decent machinery to be able to log properly. Um, what I do here is just, I mean, this is basically just homestead logging. It's not a full-blown logging operation, so to speak. So I will look at it though. I'll go download it and look at it. Heck, I don't know. I might have actually already downloaded it and just not looked. I have a tendency to download like maps that are somewhat unique in the fact that they don't have really big starting farms on them, because I rarely ever play the starting farm. Like I like to build my own, or even like if I am starting on the starting farm, most of the time I'm going to remove all the buildings and redo it to my taste. So hey, hey Skater, how you doing, man? How's life treating you? Mr. Stu, how are you doing? Like, how you feeling? I know you said you were getting a feeling better, but are you actually feeling better? Well, you can win the altercation with the trees. I mean, eventually, you can win that. It depends on how aggressive you get with your chainsaw. So appreciate you being here, Mr. Stu. Appreciate you being here, Mr. Cousin Keeter. Oh man, no. Oh, jeez. I hate to hear that. Mm, that, ouchies. Well, hopefully you're on the mend, Mr. Skeeter. I don't think I actually cut down every single tree on Silver Run. Um, because I have a tendency to replant. So, yeah. I mean, I guess I did cut a lot of them. I don't think I cut all of them down. And then, of course, I was replanting them for, I guess, tree farms, so to speak. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Stu. Definitely glad to hear that, Mr. Skeeter. Because, yeah, those things ain't nothing to play around with. But yeah, we'll get through this as quickly as possible because I know this is boring to some people. Unfortunately, there's no way that you can actually have a worker do this for you. So, welcome to Farming Simulator. Um, yeah, you can't get a worker to do this. I wanted to try to get a worker to do like just I attempted to get one to do just baling for me, and it was like that ain't happening, bruh. Like, nope, gotta do it yourself, bruh. Don't like it? Oh well. Although I've heard, I don't know, um, I heard there might be a mod or something that you can use to do it, but it seems a bit complicated, and I may have misread that. I can't remember what the name of it is. Horseplay or something like that, I think it was called. Can't remember. Anyway. Well, I mean, it is relaxing to me, but to some people it might be boring. But I mean, hey, if you want cattle and you want hay and stuff like that, um, this is just something that's got to be done. And you know, I got 50 cows in the barn right now. Um, that barn can hold 250 or so, I think. I think it's 250 or so. Which our goal is to actually fill it. Um, and then, of course, we've got to figure out where we're going to put our beef cattle, which is probably going to go right there on that corner. And then the chickens will go in between the sheep and the beef cattle. But, yeah, if you're gonna have cows, anything to do with cows, you best be prepared to be doing um, some time with mowing and I mean, unless you just got lots of money and you can just throw it away on buying feed. Um, I don't, so we're doing it the other way. Yeah, I mean, I like, mm, I like farming, but I just have a tendency to like cattle and forestry more than I do anything else in the game. I don't know why. It's just me. I mean, I don't mind mowing. I don't mind harvesting. I don't mind doing any of that. I just find it more fun personally to play around with cattle and of course trees, sawmills, stuff like that. I mean, I'd love to have some of this equipment on our little spec here. It would be really nice to be able to make our own hay and, things along those lines. But um, equipment can be expensive. Uh, and then, of course, you got all this new fangled, oh, we want to put def in it and climate stuff and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, hmm. Whereas, some of the older tractors, like I mentioned before, the guy that does come to put, like he does hay, like he's got cattle, and he'll come and do like he'll cut your grass and ted it, windrow it, all that stuff, so that he can feed his cattle during the winter. He does that for free, but he's got older equipment. He just maintains it and it works basically as good as the day he got it. Um, which just says to me that you don't have to have new equipment to be able to do stuff. Um, you know, I've seen it's like with the massive repairs that we got to do on used equipment in this game. I would expect to see that at, you know, 2,000, 2,500 hours on a tractor. I don't expect to see it when one's got like 75 hours on it, you know. So it just I'm not 100% sure that Giants has ever worked a field before or had equipment that got old. I mean, you got rigs out here, semi trucks that are, used to be before all this DEF and junk came in. You get almost a million miles before you had to do a rebuild on the engine on a semi truck. Nowadays, if you can get 500,000 miles on a truck bef- before you have to do a rebuild, it's impressive. I've actually known some semis, new semis, that have gone 250,000 miles and then had to have a full rebuild on the motor. That is insane. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But I mean, if you're the owner of the vehicle, then you're paying for it, so it's not hurting anybody else's feelings but yours and your pocketbook, basically. So, but yeah, just, I mean, just working some land, say 40 acres, 20, 40 acres, you can get away with used equipment without much of an issue. Especially if you could find a tractor that had, 500 hours on it or less. Shoot, you'd be set. As long as you did preventive maintenance to it. Yep, fantastic. Hey, Thin, Mr. Thin, appreciate you. Hope you're being safe at work, man. And I do appreciate you popping in. Just take care of yourself, and I don't know where you're at in the country, but try to stay warm. Mr. Stu, you said you have little field. Is that little in your definition or is it little in my definition? Because little fields is sort of like what I've got right there. That's a little field. And it's like 16 acres. Um, you too, man. Take care. Stay safe. Again, appreciate you popping in. But yeah, little is little. Like, anything under about 16 acres, I'd say is little. So what is your little? Is your little like 40 acres? Although, I guess technically anything little, I guess you could classify that as anything under 10 acres. '40 plus is little. Got it. Got it. I don't often play on maps that have really big fields. I'm just not into the big fields, Mr. Stu. I played on Welker's farm, did a series on it. That was Rusty. It was a Rusty Money challenge, and I played on that. And I was like, "Holy crap! What am I going to do with all this land?" You know, I'm so used to working with smaller acreage. Yeah, it was eye opening. I can tell you that right now. All right, so we got those all done. So I actually got a road that goes there, and I've got a road that actually connects through. And I mean, we've actually done all that. It's kind of cool. Still got some work to do around the cabin here. Um, we have we need the money to do that though, for hedges, trees, bushes, etc. I'll give these a quick wash. Take care of your equipment, it'll take care of you. I no, I'm sorry, Miss Dust Bunny. I never heard of that. Arizona Acres. Okay, Arizona Acres. Love the sound of that engine. All right, let's see if I can park this thing. This is always fun. It's a rather somewhat large piece of equipment. Nope, nope, yep, nope, yep, nope. Because I need to park it kind of like that. Wait, yeah, a little bit more. Yep, that'll work. All right. Hey, Mr. Biggie, how you doing, man? Appreciate you dropping by. How's your day been going? Can you get enough? Can I plow up enough rock and grass to keep up with all the lime and fertilizer I need? Well, Mr. Stu, um, Mr. Stu, I just gotta say, if you want fertilizer, um, when you do, I want to clean up a little thing right here. When you do like cattle, because you can use the slurry to make fertilizer. Because that's the general idea that I've got at this point is to use the slurry I'm getting from the cattle. Because there is, just park this here for a second. There's, where is it? There is I swear I've seen a mod that will turn slurry into fertilizer. I don't, let's see. Let me go to, all right, so I got all that done. I got all that done. Wool. I'll grab this wool. shove it in here for the time being. Also, I got all this goat milk I gotta sell too. I just can't remember when the best time to sell goat milk is. All-in-one mod? It wasn't the all-in-one mod. It was something else. Let's see here. I think it was no. Will this one do it? Because that's all-in-one production. But I don't think it had the slurry in it. No, I think it was where this one. Yes, this one. You can take the slurry. Hang on, I'll put this down. Hang on a second. Actually, we could put that down right there. Ooh. That would actually kind of work because my little slurry thing is right here. That's my little slurry thing right there. And my manure thing is right there. So if I put this, how do I want to do this? If I put this right about here, I won't be able to fit an 18 wheeler in there, but what is, okay, so if I put that right there, and then we run around over here and have a look at it real quick. So, let's see, this is where you can get stuff out, this is that. I got 11,458 liters of that, and what have I got over here? Oh, cool. There it is. You know, I could have just gone into productions. I'm an idiot. Okay. So, liquid fertilizer. Yep. Digestate, slurry, methane, and water. So that's one of the reasons and this one, oh, it can make manure? Wait, what? What? And it can make TMR. I mean, I probably should have just put this up and done it all, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, that's one of the ones that I use for doing the digestate to, fortunately, I can sell this and get all my money back because I'm not using it right now. And then there's another one. Yep, yep. And it's kind of one of the reasons I like that production. I see, like that one will do digestate. This one will do. This will do lime and fertilizer. Looks like this one takes slurry as well. Let's pop this down real quick. I don't know why you would need a wooden workbench here, but okay, sure. So 500 manure and 500 lime makes 1,000. Lime is just stone. 500 manure, 500. Okay, so 500 and 500, and then it's got 4,000 makes 1,000. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of slurry. You do seeds. 4,000 digestate makes solid fertilizer, or 2,000 manure. So yeah, anyway, sorry about that. Got completely distracted. But what I was saying is putting down one of these Yeah, liquid fertilizer. So you can use manure or you can use slurry to make liquid fertilizer, or you can use digestate. Solid, like cheaper to sell or cheaper to buy? So like, um, see, buying is 323, selling, I don't know. I don't think there's anywhere to sell on this map. You'd have to put something down for it. Herbicide, selling, see again, nowhere on this map to sell. You'd have to put something down. Liquid fertilizer, again, you'd have to put something down. Solid fertilizer. Again, I'd have to put something down, but you're buying it for 2304 and liquid is 2160, so it's slightly cheaper. Yeah. All right, no, yeah, it's cool. Anyway, like I was saying, if you got some cattles, really? English, Grizz. If you've got some cows, store wood. Store wood. Store wood. Oh wait, hang on. Let me remove this real quick. If I forget, I won't be able to get the full price back. See, so you could make slurry and manure and turn it into fertilizer and sell it. I mean, all you have to do is put down a sell point because I think I have sell points that you can sell fertilizer at. I swear I have one somewhere. Um, that's an apple. See, like you can sell ethanol at this little whatever the heck it's called. Um, and, um, um, mm. So here, this you can put down and you can sell manure. It doesn't say what else you can sell, but um, yeah, you could put that down. This you can sell more flowers. I have sell points for just about every freaking thing. This I actually have on my total domination challenge, and that's what I use to sell just about everything I make over there. Oh, it's finally moving. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Sorry. So it's got, does it have slurry or fertilizer? I don't, I don't see it yet. Got watermelons. It's got watermelons. Surely it's got freaking, you can sell stone or lime. Buckets. Yeah, you can sell liquid fertilizer. That's what just went by. And I mean, basically, you can sell your freaking thing. TMR. Wow. So basically, you can use this to sell everything. So I mean, that might be the same. Yeah, sell everything. So this one's with that one's without the containers. I like using the containers because it makes it look like I'm shipping it off somewhere. That's also an area sell everything. I don't know what that is. And that's wood chips. You can sell wood chips at this little. I mean, look how cute, guys. Come on, look. Isn't that cute? It's a mini biomass heating plant. How cute and clever is that? That's all right. Anyway, all right. What am I doing? I don't know. I was going to do something. Now, let me jump over here real quick. No, I have to get like, there we are. So we have hay, we have, okay, so I need to take this, grab my machine, not machine, that little thing right there, that trailer dude right there. I need to pull some of the TMR out so that we can actually continue making TMR. But yeah, I changed all this. Whoopsies. So, this over here, manure heap and that. And as you can see, we got 50 cows in here. They got food, milk, straw, manure, blah, blah, blah. 285 is what I can put in here. I could only afford at the time. They took me down under 100,000, or just over 100, 103, I think it was, is what I went down to. Just to put this in, get everything set up, and buy the cows. So, and yes, I got the Holsteins because I like Holsteins. I think they're cute, and I like them. And that is a good looking cow right there. Look at that, very good looking cow. Oop, that's a wrong thing. No, didn't want to do that. Come on, let me out. Let me out. Thank you. But I got 50 right now. I'm wanting to get to the end of the year, so really do need to tighten up and quit getting distracted. Don't hit hit the building. That's all right. That building is built like a brick shit house. It ain't going nowhere. I think you could hit it with an 18 wheeler and it wouldn't move. So we need to get to the end of the year so I can sell some stuff so that I can make money, so I can put more cows in, so that I can then build more animal pens to put more cows for beef, and then chickens. I need chickens. Yeah, at least that's the idea. And it looks like I'm gonna have to get an 18 wheeler to do this because we're only pulling 18,000 at a time out of there. Don't do this in real life, kiddos. Let the trailer go all the way down before you actually start moving with it. Unless you know beyond a shadow of a doubt there are no power lines or anything else that will hit that trailer. Because if you don't, sure enough, you're going to hit something. And that's going to be very, 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 very bad. I do like that animation. That is so cool. Thank you for that, Mr. Bunny. Appreciate you letting everybody know all these fantastic creators. I am distracted, so I appreciate you being on point. Go check them out. They are great guys and girls. Am I allowed to say that anymore? Girls? Am I supposed to say ladies? Am I even, I don't know, women? I don't know. Somebody needs to give me a freaking rule book. I don't know anymore. Just so confused sometimes. Apparently the English language keeps changing. It's like the first time somebody looked at me and said, yeet. I'm like, what? Yeet? What? I had to go look that up. Literally, had to go look it up. I mean, like, if somebody comments about Leroy Jenkins, I know exactly what they're talking about. I was practically there for that one. But yeah, some of this newer language stuff really messes me up. And then of course it's like, what can you say? What can't you say? I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say most of the time anyhow. So yeah, yeah. Definitely. Anybody here? Miss Dustman has linked a lot of different creators. They're all great people. They put out some fantastic content. Um, Mr. Stu, our favorite vampire there, has got some really great. He does songs. He puts out some really like nice music. So don't forget that as well. Um, I haven't seen Ghosty, but Ghosty he does some good songs too. They are very talented individuals. Unlike me, I just know how to drive a tractor. So I am too, Mr. Stu. It's okay. I guess because I don't know. I'm going with the whole my age allows me to, get away with it. But well, anyway, Mr. Ghosty's quite good with his music, and I'm actually doing one of his challenge. Oh yeah, Leroy Jenkins. I played WoW for many years, Mister Biggie. Very many years. I got sucked into WoW, and I played it from when it first came out, and basically played it all the way through until 2016, 2017, somewhere up in there. Um, a buddy of mine, his name's Damian Fleece. He plays. He's a content creator too. He's off right now playing. Oh, Mr. Stu, I'm sorry. Um, y y Look it up. It's hilarious. Um, or at least it's hilarious to me anyway. Um, but my friend Damien Fleece, he's currently playing the anniversary edition, which is WoW Classic Anniversary Edition. They've just released the first uh, I, expansion, is what it was called when we were doing it, because you actually went to the store and bought the disc that it came on and installed it on your PC. And yeah, it, that's how it went. It wasn't. uh, that's funny. Um, but yeah, we actually we didn't have downloadable content. We actually went out and bought stuff, and it was yours. Like, uh, I s- well, I don't currently have it anymore, but I had all the expansions. Um, like TBC, I got the Burning Crusade expansion. I had it with like I bought it, and I bought the collector's edition of the Wrath of the Lich King, which had art and all kinds of stuff. It was really cool. Okay, Mr. Stu. Unfortunately, when I got divorced and moved from Australia back to the United States, they have limits on what you can take on the plane, like how much weight and all that. Very disappointing. But yeah, this takes a while to disconnect. I think we moved a fair bit of that stuff. What else do we need to do? Hmm. I think we've got everything done that we needed to do. I normally do my chores, which is just everyday stuff, first thing when I get up on here. So I'm pretty sure we've got everything done that we need to do. However, I will pop over here and have a quick look. And there's just one of those. There is nothing there. And there is that's there. I'm going to switch this. Don't need any more long planks at the moment. So we're going to deactivate that and just keep the beams going. Okay. And then we've got this. Just got the one. So, yeah, it should be fine. There we go. All right, let's move into next month. And we'll put it to 8 because it's starting to get later in the year. Yeah, yeah. It's similar, Mr. Stu. Like I say, WoW was a constant for me when I was growing up. So, or back in the day. I need that other tractor. Yep, that's the one I need. Let's grab this. Let's grab those. Exactly, Mr. Biggie. I wish that was still a thing, but apparently no. Oh wait, we got more. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, um, nowadays it's downloadable content and it can be whatever. Um, sorry, but that's a very sore spot for me. I'm not in the least impressed by it whatsoever. Yeah, I see that. I'm glad it's letting me know that. Obviously I need to know. So let's go over here with this tractor. And, yeah, unfortunately, it's almost like saying the days of good games are practically gone too. I mean, basically from AAA rated, supposedly, people. It's amazing what they try to put out these days. Okay, so this is October. Let's go grab these. Now, after about an hour's passed, we should get the rest of them out. We've already tested that theory. Most of those are gone now, unfortunately. Let's grab some more wool there. Oh, it will fit. Excellent. All right, now. Normally, I actually use the bigger tractor on this, but this one was closer. Now, I've been thinking about putting a road through here because it kind of makes sense. I haven't made up my mind yet, though. I did clear it to where I could put a road through here if I wanted to, because it brings us out right here. Let's see what we have over here. We do have some clothing out and some bread. Excellent. We'll just have to see if we're going to have enough room to put this wool in. Let's see. What have we got in here? 31. Okay. Should have enough room. That should bring us up to 35. Yeah. 6, 7. I know it's hard to hear, guys, because these are very, very loud. Again, not sure why they're so loud, but yeah. That's 37, that's 37, and you can go there. Thank you. Sounds good, Mr. Steve, why not? Okay. Alright, so we got some clothes. Clothes are not good until... I can't remember. When are clothes? When do I sell clothes? Hang on a minute. Clothes. April. So yeah, we gotta hold on to them for a while. We can take and sell, this is October, so we should be able to sell bread this month. Okay. And then just quickly pop out here. I think we have bread, yes. Let's go ahead and get all the bread out. And we'll go sell that. Bread, wait, bread. Oh, it is December. Dang it. Get back in there. Get back in there. Go on, get back. Okay, so in the MDF is in January, didn't I say? Oh, we're gonna move through some months. January, yeah, December, January, so yeah. Oh, more bread. Okay, well, guess we'll stop and grab that one. And then we'll speed up time a little bit because we need at least an hour to go by so that what was left, what couldn't be shipped out of the sheep pens. It takes like an hour for it to redo that. Or, I'm not explaining that well, but just take my word for it. And in about an hour, in-game time, what couldn't be placed before will be able to pop out, which is nice. We should have some wood beams though. Those will sell. Wood beams actually sell quite well. Some of these trees are... I need to work on my plantation farm, like tree plantation skills. Alright, so we should have probably 3 or 4 coming out of here. 4, okay. Really? I mean, really? Okay. I don't think we should get any more wood chips. Apparently I was wrong about that, huh? Okay, fair. Now, apparently the wood chips seem to sell pretty decent, I think in December. Yeah, January. I mean, in comparison to the rest of the year, they seem to sell well. Okay, we got 4 of those, and then we should get about the same from over here. We will pick those up in a minute. And of course, we're going to have wood chips come out of here, so that's probably going to happen now. Yep. Okay. How many more? Oh, we'll have more wood chips come out. Yep, absolutely gonna have more wood chips come out. Okay. Probably come out next. Yep. Okay. So now shouldn't be anything but, yep, nothing but wood beams. Excellent. We'll grab all of these and then we'll grab the furniture because the furniture still is selling pretty good right now, I think. Yeah, close enough. One more? Okay. Okay. So let's go grab the furniture. And this is all going to go be sold. And see if we can manage to fit through here without hitting anything. Yep, that'll work. Let's go make a little bit of money. I'll probably park this one up when I get back. And then double check. Well, we'll wait for the wool. And then double check the grass for our sheep and goats. I've been meaning to clean up this roadway, and I still haven't done it yet. I will get there. I need to write some of this stuff down. Start putting post-it notes on my screen or something. I really do like this map. I haven't really seen anybody else using it, but I really do like it. 72,000. Yep. Happy with that. That's okay. We're going to burn through that 300 grand fairly rapidly because we're putting on a beef cattle and chickens. And of course, we still have to put down hedges and other decorations, which cost money. And we obviously need something that's going to turn slurry into something that we can sell. Yes, I mean, most of the time, I guess before I went to doing the challenge, the total domination, the domination challenge, the ultimate domination challenge, whatever it's called. I had a clear picture of what I was going to be doing on this. And then I started doing that, and I kind of get mixed up with it a little bit every now and then. So I think I am going to have to start writing it down so that I don't get confused what I'm doing on them. You can wait, Mr. Woodbean. You should have popped out earlier. You can just wait now. You can wait until next month. And so you'll be fine too. Right, let's detach from that. Well, all right, so that is our stuff here done. There he is. All right, so we're definitely gonna need grass. We shouldn't need any water because I do have a water production going that should now be supplying all of the animals. I'm gonna grab this because I need grass to fill those, and then we can go ahead and move into next month. Well, once more of the stuff comes out. I think I want to go ahead and finish this one off. I might be able to finish it off. Well, I need to turn it on. That would help a lot. All right. Now these do, even with not having fertilized it for the additional extra, it still did quite well. So I'm not at all complaining about that. But I am a little upset with myself for not remembering to do that. I guess I should take my own advice and mark myself, make myself a checklist. Um, well, I can't really tell you because basically, I've been using my forage wagon to basically fill the, those two locations I've got over there. My fermenter and my grass dryer. So I can't honestly tell you how many bales I would have got out of it. But I'm fairly certain I would have got less than I normally do because I was only at a 75%. But in saying that, I mean, again, this is kind of easier to just do it like this. And there we go. There's the bales. The bales have come out. Okay, so that one took 12,000 grass. So that means we're going to be doing a little bit more. While that's doing that, we will grab these. They're all full. Yep, looks like they're all full. Yep, okay. Uh, hmm. That didn't go the way I'd planned it. That worked a lot better in my head. Not in theory it worked well, but not in action. So let's see here. All right. When did I say? Let's see. Goat milk. Goat milk. Goat milk. Goat milk. Goat milk now. Okay, got it. Goat milk now. Alright, let's go get some more grass. Yep, we'll bounce it off that rail, not a problem. Easy, easy. But like most farmers, you know, you bale some of it and then you use the rest of it for other stuff. That's basically what I'm doing. And I think sometimes it's just easier to do it. I guess in a way it'd be easier just to take the bales out and shove them in front of it, but you know, that's 6,500 liter bales. Um, I don't know. I'll have to test that theory at some point in the near future. Whether it's even worth doing the forage wagon or not. I initially wanted the forage wagon so that I could just collect as I was mowing. Unfortunately, I have not been able to locate a front mower so that I could do that. Even still, this is only a 16,100 liter wagon. So, it may be better to just actually do it all in bales. Sheep are eating quite heftily. How many do I have in here? Oh, we've got the maximum in here. Okay. Why is the water not going? Hang on a minute. Water outgoing. Where in the world is it going to? Because apparently it's not going to the goats. $19,000 liters. What about over here? 19,000 liters. Well, that's just... Okay. Okie dokie. I guess we're going to have to water them too. Which means I'm going to have to get another water barrel. Because I need one for milk. The only one I'm aware of that requires water is the wood chip production, but it's full. Like the sawmills don't need it. These don't need it. Carpentry doesn't need it. Bakery doesn't need it. So I'm a little confused as to why I have 460 something thousand liters of water outgoing. I have no idea. That's weird. Oh no, not smell-o-vision. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where the water is going because that's just odd. Because I was under the impression if you had the water production that it would provide water to everything that needed water. But apparently 460,000 liters of it is going somewhere that I don't know about. Uh, that's interesting. But I've removed the productions. That's just it. I've taken them away. Um, I don't know. Because yeah, I'm only left with the productions I have now, like my original productions. So yeah, I'm really confused. I will have to figure that out. It's not going in here, and there's I am am I just I'm sure I'm distributing, not selling. Yeah, distributing. So I have 465,000 plus liters outgoing, and yet I don't know what it's going to. That's funny. Okay, whatever. Um, sure, no problem. Okay, so got them taken care of with grass. We'll just I don't I don't well we're about to need to refill the tank because I'm going to use this one. Well, my water tanker is not a very big water tanker. Um, so I say I'm going to have to get a bigger water tanker because it's only 14,600 I think. And I still have milk I gotta get out from the cows over here. I put this in thinking I wouldn't have to water the sheep anymore, but apparently I was wrong on that. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where it's actually. I mean, if you've got that much distributing out, where is it going? Um, I'd I'd like to I'd like to know where it's going to because there's no productions that I have um that require water except for sorry, except for wood chips. And it's only 50,000 liters, so I'll be going somewhere. I just don't know where. And the only silo I have is this one. It's a multi-fruit silo. And it's not showing any water in it. So I don't know. What I'll do is I will. Hmm. It could be, Mr. Stu. It's a possibility. Maybe I shouldn't have put that there. Maybe I should have put it further away from that silo. I don't know. But it's weird that it's sending water to some phantom location. I don't have any greenhouses. Yeah, I don't know. I will have to, well, we'll have to figure it out at some point. How much water's in here? Hmm. Well, that was full. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull around here to the, because if there's any water actually in this silo, I will be able to fill it. So if you look here, start filling. None. So there's no water in that one at all. Okay. So yep. Um, well, this isn't showing that I need any, that it has any water in it. Um, I don't know, Mr. Stu, I'll be honest. But I do know that we need a bigger water tanker. Um, and I've also got to figure out what to do with all my milk that I'm producing from the cows. Actually, I have an idea about that. Hey, hold that thought. I need silos. That's what I need. I need a silo. Now I'm pretty sure I have a silo or a silo extension. Yeah, really. He's probably parked up with Catwoman somewhere. Or you never know, maybe he's chasing Wonder Woman. Okay, maybe it's in silo extensions. Okay, so there's a milk tank that will hold 10,000 liters. So what I think we might do is I think we might put that there. Well, good for him. That's all I can say. We're going to do that and that. Let's see what that did for our milk. Nothing. Absolutely positive. Well, maybe it did. I don't know. We'll see. Well, he is, but, you know. Let's get this water in here. Does anybody know of an actual milk storage? Like a silo that, you know, like has a decent size storage? Shira. Ooh, I know somebody that ain't gonna be happy about that. Well, I put down two of the milk extensions over there, and they're supposed to be 10,000 liters each. Um, I was just wondering if there's a bigger one. Because eventually I'm going to get an 18 wheeler, and I'm gonna get a big freaking tanker, wherever it's at. Barrels, I think. Yeah, there. Something like that. Transport milk. Or maybe that. No, wait. I have another one somewhere. That one. That's the one I want right there. Shame it doesn't have milk written on the side of it. But that's the one I want. Actually, let's customize and find used. Okay, okay, and then back. Let's go here and back up here. Find my Peterbilt, dude. Find my Pete. Okay. Uh, the one from Mississippi is 500,000. Okay, I will. Can you DM that to me, Miss Dust Bunny, please? Because that's the one I'm gonna go get. I think. Thank you. Appreciate you muchly. Okay, Stu, no, Mr. Stu, no problems. Let's see, we got that. All right, so all that's done. We need to clear out the wool yet again. We will grab. Actually, what we're going to do is just going to grab the wool, shove it into there. And I think it's. Double check. Yeah, we need to get our goat milk and go ahead and ship it off and sell it. So I'll grab those. You need to get out of the way. Now we'll go back in there. All right. Okay, Mr. Stu. Greatly appreciate you dropping in. I'm probably not going to be going for much longer. I really did want to get to December and January and April and all that nifty stuff, but I guess we're going to have to possibly do it tomorrow night, I guess. Yeah. But for now, we're going to go sell our milk and see where that puts us. Because we do need to get rid of all this goat milk to start. More goat milk. Okay. I'm considering the fact that I may need to put a sell point on the actual farm somewhere. It's not like goat milk. Okay. Well, we're going to go sell this. 32,000 liters of goat milk on our first trip. I really did forget all about my goat milk. Y'all take care of yourselves, guys. As soon as I get out of here, we'll probably pop over and see what you guys are up to. For now, I gotta sell my goat milk. Goat milk's required. 32,000 liters of goat milk. That's a lot of goat milk. I don't think I've sold any since I started getting goat milk. So maybe it's past due that I actually sold it. Probably. Settle down back there now. No sense getting crazy. Okay. That was unexpected. And we still have more. We're going to get some decorating done on the farm now. Yeah, I still think I have like 23 more left. So this is going to be very nice. Yeah, well, the thing about goats, sometimes they just don't like being hugged. They will, kind of butt you if they, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just certain things that you don't hug. Maybe the baby ones, but not the bigger ones. All right, and there we go. That's 16,000. Okay, cool. Those are cleared out. That's cleared. All the water's done. Excellent. But we are looking for a tractor and a trailer for our milk, cow's milk. Right, right. I'll give them a little extra in their food, as appreciation. Um, but what we'll probably do is, um, well, sometimes your internet can do that. It's like for the past 3 nights, I think it is, for some inexplicable reason that I have yet to fathom, my internet goes out and comes back at about somewhere between 2:45 and 3 a.m. No reason whatsoever, nothing that I can put any type of figure on. Again, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it just goes out, and I have to wait and let it come back up and rehook up and all that nifty stuff. So, internet. I mean, I do kind of live, you know, out of town a bit, so I guess I should be happy that I have a decent internet at all. But, it's a possibility. I haven't actually contacted them about that, but I'm not really sure why they would do it. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. Who knows what, why? I don't know. I may have to contact them and see if that's when they're resetting their servers. But I'm not really sure why they would do it 3 days in a row. Although I did not check to see if they were doing updates. Now that's a possibility. Because normally it's fairly stable. Unless, of course, the electricity goes out. But for the most part, it's fairly stable. Okay. Well, so we made a fair bit of money off that. I can't wait until we sell off we have some MFD that we're selling off in January, and we have some OSB we're selling off in January. So I can't wait for that to happen because I've got I have like one full storage of 50 OSB, and I have another one that's filling up right beside it. So I can't wait to sell those, and the clothes and all that nifty stuff. So we should be sitting pretty good for money, and that way we can start doing some other stuff that I had plans for, like putting in obviously more cows, beef cattle, chickens, doing some decoration, planting some more trees around, doing some hedging, etc. and so on. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Again, I might do another live tomorrow night. But for now, I think Mr. Stew and Mr. Biggie, I think, um, they're going to be doing something. So if you want to go check those guys out, I believe their links are in the chat. Um, so I hope everyone has a fantastic night. It is after 8 o'clock. I did forget to eat before I started this. So um, anyway, thank you for being here. I um, hope you can join me again in the near future. And take care of yourselves, and we will catch up with you later. Ta-ta for now, everyone. Have a good one.